If you are looking for the creamiest, cheesiest, gourmet grilled cheese sandwich that you can impress your friends and family on the griddle, I am telling you right now, look no further because you have found the right channel and the right video. Alrighty, all welcome back to the channel. Of course, this is licensed to Griddle, and my name is Tommy, and this one is going to be the KISS, and that is going to be Keep It Simple. A few people have mentioned as I bounced this recipe off them. They've mentioned, you know, tomatoes, this, that, and the other, and I only wanted to do bacon on one of them to see. And on this bacon here, I have cut it up into little pieces. I think that's just going to play better. And before I get started in this cook, let me just say, forget everything that you think you know about grilled cheese, because this is going to change the whole ball game. I can guarantee it. So we've got our bacon down. I've got a half a stick of melted butter. I am going to go for 2 sandwiches. Well, it is semi-melted. It is hardened up. It'll get there on the griddle. I am going to go with 2 sandwiches, and I think one of the keys to the sandwiches is going to be in your bread. I've got a farmhouse Havarti white bread that is going to be a little thicker and bigger than the normal, and that is by Pepperidge Farms. If you can find this in your area, this is a good bread for a recipe like this. Now I do have my griddle fired up, the center fired up on medium. I'm going to lower that down because this grilled cheese is going to be cooked up low and slow. I mean, we want to really cook it up. We do not want to overcook the outside of the bread before that cheese is nice and melted. And over here on this butter here, you are going to want to hit it with some basil. Just hang with this one. And you can go dry. I think that is going to play better. And of course, we've got some parsley. We'll get that in there. And we'll slide that over there and allow it to do its thing. I mean, I went with the bacon because I feel every good griddle cook has to have or has to start with bacon. Even if you don't use it in the recipe, get the bacon on, put it on a plate, and give it the treats for Molly, or little picks for myself or the wife. We'll allow this bacon to render down. Once that is finished, I will bring you guys back. Alrighty guys, welcome back, and that was about 4 or 5 minutes or so. That is how I like my my bacon, some of it crispy, some of it a little less crispy. We will get this pulled off. Now I want to move some of this bacon fat off the griddle. And I definitely have to lower my griddle. I've got these 2 sides off now and this side on low. And we're up and over 400. So I am just going to boot this side down right here. Once this cools down to about, I think I want it about 250 to 300 or so, I'll bring you guys back. Alrighty guys, I've got my grill booted down or turned off. We're about 350 and dropping. That is going to be good to start. I can adjust as I go. Again, this is going to be a nice leisurely cook. That is all going to start with a thin layer of mayo on the bread. Again, you want to just stick with this one. And the other side is going to get brushed with butter. So we've got mayo on the cheese side, and some of that butter is going to be on the bread side. That is going to go on the griddle. Let's pick this up a little bit. What am I doing? There you go. Tried to get a little bit of fancy with the brush. Bread goes down. Again, thin layer of mayo. That is going to add a lot of creaminess to this sandwich here. And just a very thin layer. You do not want to pack it on heavy. Alrighty guys, once you get the mayo up, the butter down, one of these is going to be a little bit of bacon. So I am going to put the bacon on now. I will do one with bacon, one without. I did want to keep these simple, but you know, grilled cheese and bacon, I mean, it has to be. Then we will go with our cheese. One side is going to get the one cheese. The other side is going to get the other, of course. Same over here. Minus the bacon. And we will certainly play with this flame just to get a little bit more heat on it. But hey man, this is grilled cheese. Low and slow is definitely the name of the game. Okay, as that is cooking, one side is going to get fresh cracked black pepper. Yes, you heard that right. And the other side of the cheese, we are going to go with some fresh thyme. Again, you want a jacked up grilled cheese. This is going to get you there every time. So our work is really done. Now it is just up to the griddle to do its job. And again, I am always hotter in the front here, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. And we're about 250 now, so we are starting to get some melt here. You can see on the griddle. I'm going to fire these up low. And now here it is just a waiting game. We want the bread to toast up, and obviously we want to get some melt on the cheese. Then we will close them and start playing the flipping game. Guys, just to play it safe, I am going to close these up. And now it is just a matter of toasting the bread and melting that cheese. And we are rolling about 305. You know the deal here. At this point, you want to just keep on flipping. So to play this safe and move it along, I've got my little cover here. And I will check this every minute or so. We definitely don't want to overcook it, but we want it to act like an oven to trap that heat, to melt that cheese. I mean, in this recipe here, it doesn't matter how many times you check it, you can keep on flipping it. You definitely do not want to overcook the bread. We are starting to get nice and toasty on that one. I am basically checking every 30 seconds or so, giving it a flip, not showing you every time. Oh yeah. Let's try to get that on the other side. Then we will take this over to the board. We are going to slice these up. Hopefully we get a cheese pull. Of course, we are going to do that taste test, talk about it, and close out the show. Alrighty guys, so look, I try so hard to get you guys the money shot, get you guys the close-up shot. I don't want to hide anything here, and I have to tell you, this is by far the most creamiest, cheesiest grilled cheese that I've ever had, period. And the flavors are through the roof. I mean, you get it all with the, and of course I have already eaten one of them. Between me and Molly, we've devoured one of them. This is the bacon one here. You get everything. You get the bagel, you get the basil, you get the thyme, you get the parsley's just there for color. The bacon, the cheeses are just creamy through the roof, and of course you've got that butter on the outside with that seasoning in it as bananas. And of course that mayo on the inside, I think just helps bring it all together. Now look, this is cold right now, but I am telling you, this stuff was oozing in cheese, but I gotta give you guys the taste test. I doubt we are gonna get a cheese pull now because it is ice cold, but I am gonna do that taste test for you. Again, this is the one with the bacon. And I definitely have a nice piece of that in there. Guys, I forgot to add in there, you get a nice hit of that fresh cracked black pepper. I don't know what Molly was doing there. You get a nice hit of that fresh cracked black pepper also. This is one of the recipes where I can just about taste every ingredient put in this grilled cheese. And this is by far one of the best grilled cheese sandwiches I ever made. I mean, look, grilled cheese, I throw some American cheese on it, maybe some ham, put it in a saute pan, bing, bang, boom. 5 minutes later, I'm eating a grilled cheese. This is something a little bit more than that. This is more of a gourmet style grilled cheese. I mean, you can fix this up any way you want. Fancy it up, fancy it down, do what you need to do. Other than that, that is gonna close out this show. This is the most kick-butt grilled cheese that I've ever made. And of course, my name is Tommy, and I guess that makes me the Griddler. I appreciate you all for watching. And until next time, we will see you